I collected information from an entity a few years back. I wrote down everything he told me. A psychic helped me gather this information. I leave his name a secret. Some things were too grotesque to tell about, such as satanic messages and horrible things that cannot be mentioned. Here's the story we heard, but I warn you, it's very disturbing. I was a victim of a horrible nightmare. I was walking down a dark dirt trail. There was not a sound to be heard. It was a steep incline to the top. I felt like I was climbing for hours on that dark dirt road. Out of the blue, shrieks of pain rose in the background. I heard a loud sobbing going on around me. There was rustling in the bushes surrounding me. I started going faster. I was scared to death. I was heading towards the top of a dark cliff. I heard screams of neglect and yells like, "You're no good!" The word suicide rushed through my mind. I kept walking. Then the ground faded away from under me. I heard violent stabbing noises in the distance. It was followed by screaming. I was going through hell itself. I kept walking, faster than ever. It felt like the climbing would never end. I started getting really depressed. I started to break down. I started screaming, "I hate my life!" I ran to the top of the cliff, where I found an aberration. He had no face, but he wore dark clothing, and was shaped very much like a human posture-wise. I looked at him for a while. He held out his hand and said, "Let's commit suicide together." I held his hand, and we jumped off the ledge. About 1 minute later, you heard a crunch and a splatter noise. I woke up. I screamed for my parents. They didn't come. I heard a voice. "You're in hell," it said, "and your parents aren't here." Soon after listening to the messages, the psychic who helped me died of an unknown illness. My dog, who was in the room during the time of the messages, went mad and chewed off his own leg. He bled to death. I am battling a demonic entity in my dreams that looked much like the ones described in this information. I had to sell my house and move in somewhere else with my wife, but everywhere I go, the entity always follows. My plans are to commit suicide within a month, unless the problem is resolved. The spirit, I could tell, was trying to get me to do something. I could tell, and with my wife pregnant, I am worried that the child will be haunted by this demon, as well as I will be. Also, with my wife 8 months pregnant, I am worried that the demon will attack her while she is disabled. The good news is that she hasn't had anything happen to her yet. I have consulted several priests to rid this demon. All of them have failed, all committing suicide soon after. If you know anything about this, call me to tell me what to do. Please, just help me. Please, help me.